What is up, guys? Welcome to this Total War Attila replay. It is the Siege of Rome over here with the Ostrogoths on one side versus the Eastern Roman Empire. Hang on a second. So it's the Byzantines besieging. Okay, well, I thought Rome was Constantinople for a second. I'm quite delirious and sleepy right now, so I might refer to them interchangeably. Please excuse me. They're both the same anyway. Okay, well. The battle has started over here. We have some artillery fire from the towers. The Ostrogoths firing upon the Eastern Roman Empire army, who seem to be quite stationary. I guess they're just getting their artillery in position. And on this end, we have the Celts. I don't know which faction this is. Celts. I'll just call them the Celts. Okay. So we have the siege towers approaching very, very slowly through this. Through this moat over here, a pretty shallow moat overall. We got siege towers approaching very closely, very, very slowly. We got Sagittarii approaching, archers, Byzantine archers, some heavy melee infantry pushing up some siege ladders over here. But man, they are getting incinerated. Yeah, that's a good 20. I wonder how strong the defenses are in this game. I know in Warhammer they're overpowered, but I don't know about Attila. I'm not sure how strong the defenses are in this game. I'm not sure if they're incredibly overpowered. Bows lining up to exchange fire with bows. And it seems like, do these guys actually like take into account the crenellations over here? I'm curious to see that. So the guys behind the actual crenellation over here can't fire, which is interesting. And they do take cover, so this is really, I really like seeing this. I wonder if it actually, if it's purely a visual thing, or if it's actually like giving them cover. Sometimes you get really disappointed in these games when you find out it's just a visual thing and it doesn't actually give them cover. So if you guys can fill me in the comments over there, I'm not sure. But the counter battery, the onager is getting, the onager crew is getting targeted. None of them have fallen so far. Ah, that was a pretty direct hit, but it seems that guy is gonna get back up. Or no, he's actually dead. Okay, well, he's dead. We got the towers arriving. Are they gonna lower their ramps? Yep, they're gonna lower the ramps. Oh, no. You're just gonna jitter around over here? God, it wouldn't be a Total War Siege without this crap happening. Okay, so we are stuck over here. Okay, and these guys are getting a siege tower sick right now. Are you guys gonna lower it? No, you bugged out. I have no ideas if these guys just bugged out over here. These siege towers seem to have bugged out as well. Awesome to see that Total War sieges are true to their tradition, the tradition of not working properly. We got men storming onto the walls over here. And in a real siege, this would mean the defenders are pretty much doomed. Once the attackers manage to like get men onto the ramparts, that's it. You're dead. You lost the walls. Germanic archers are shaken currently, but I don't imagine they last very long against heavy axe infantry. Yeah, and they haven't taken a single loss so far. Those siege towers really did protect them. On this side, it seems the Ostrogoths have been routed and the Celts are storming down into the courtyard over here. These siege towers are pretty much lost, and I think whoever the Celt player is, I don't remember the player names right now, but they're just gonna have the guys swarm down instead. Are there two guys? Are the guys literally, they're literally like overlapping each other? There's like no collision. Oh my god. Okay. Well, you know, you could have just imported the climbing from Shogun 2, where men actually like don't just morph into one another into an amorphous mass. But the entire Celtic army is now advancing towards the walls. They're not taking any more counterfire. We got the defenders, Germanic crossbowmen and light axe infantry all gathering there in the streets. Got some guys holding the bridge over here. Let me try and follow this bridge path. So you follow along here. There's a group of light pike infantry all the way over here. And they're holding the bridge, assuming that the Eastern Romans, the Byzantines. I'm gonna refer to them as Byzantines. You can get angry in the comments at me, but I will refer to them as Byzantines. We got Gothic pikemen holding this bridge over here, this choke point. And I know that pikes are really decisive in this game, a bit of a meme in this game. Got some more pikemen holding this bridge, so they've pretty much fallen. They've pretty much fallen back to their second line of defense. They don't have enough pikes to cover all these streets, and they're just going to overextend themselves. The enemy needs only to break in through one point, pretty much, and just concentrate their forces over there. But the Ostrogoths seem pretty intense, like pretty intent on defending this area over here. Let me see, is there any way that thing crosses? So the enemies are going to cross in through here. We got a bit of a barricade set up. You got the Gothic pikemen taking missile fire. They've lost about 7 men so far. Okay, so there's 20 minutes remaining. I guess we started at 30 minutes. Is this a barricade over here? I can't tell if this is a barricade itself. If this is another barricade. I know that in real siege warfare, they would actually throw rocks with whatever obstacle they could throw. Anything to delay the enemy. And the pikes are charging over here. But they have raised their pikes up and are pretty much... Yeah, those pikes are pretty much useless at that point. But I wouldn't count them out of the fight. You got the Celtic warband with some missile support. Both of these units are pretty heavily battered. What was that? What was that? I don't know what that noise was. Is it the gates? No one's trying to batter down the gate. So those guys have been routed. They're broken. We got the next line of defense being Germanic crossbowmen. Behind them a bunch of light axe infantry. Some more heavy pike infantry back there. Let's see what progress we have from the Eastern Romans over here. Palatina are advancing. We got missile fire. Again, the attackers are being very patient over here. They're not going to fall into the trap of charging down pikes even with their superior numbers. They're just going to sit back and force the fight. I don't know if the defenders can hold out for 18 minutes. Like if they have the option of just retreating further. I don't know. But here we have another bridge fight. Let's see, Germanic warband. Oh my god. Was that friendly fire? Was that friendly fire? Holy crap. Eastern Roman artillery, you're fired. I don't know if that was their own artillery. Where's their artillery? But anyway, we got Gothic pikemen still holding pretty well. How many kills? Only 2 kills though, so they've held well, but not killed very many men. A poor showing from pikes overall. Yeah, these guys have pretty much... Oh man, they're just marching. Like they're just marching. Like I don't know if they just forgot to give them the charge order, or if it's... I don't know if they've forgotten to give the charge order, or if it's just better to advance in this formation. If there's something in the game, like it's better to advance in a very slow, tight formation. And in any case, they're going directly into pikes, and I assume they're going to take a bunch of losses just when I unpause the game right now. We'll see about that. I assume they're just going to take a bunch of losses. And it seems we got light axe infantry charging through the pikes right away. The pikes are going to be playing a purely support role, I guess. And it seems they may have put up a decent fight over here. I think the losses are weighted against the Celts so far. Yep, they're already wavering, and it seems like this attack might end up repulsed. So that's one unit broken off over there. We still got plenty of them in here, though. Yeah, there's still a lot of them. There's also a fight unfolding here in the flank. I missed this almost, so... Okay, we got a fight unfolding here in the flank, but unfortunately these guys are so bunched up heavily together that I think they're going to take more damage from missiles. Okay, now this is turning into an absolute mess over here, and they're going to try routing through the gate. Fort Tower has also been captured by the attacking alliance, so I don't know if that's providing any fire support. Can't tell. Well, yeah, okay, those pikes seem to be doing a pretty hefty number on these units, at least morale-wise. Yeah, the assault on this end has petered out. Overall, we got some more infantry, fresh infantry showing up in the rear. We still got fresh missiles over here. We got the Eastern Romans, the Byzantines, advancing down this area. They've broken across the bridge. It doesn't seem like they've taken too many losses doing that. I don't know. But they did take quite a lot of damage from the artillery. So yeah, that's the Celts who have broken off their assault there. Well, yeah, this is turning into an absolute melee mess over here. So we got Germanic nobles, fresh unit charging in. Man, if there's one thing I don't like about the visual design of the newer games is I prefer the older games where you had very clear army colors. Like, it was oversaturated, like you had pink colors and red and green, but you could at least tell what was going on without needing the icons. Like, if I turn off the UI over here, it's very difficult to tell what's going on. I don't even have a clear sense of where the battle lines are. It's kind of a visual mess. We have very light crossbow infantry with a very good angle on these units. Let's check on the advance of the Byzantines. I don't know where these guys' infantry went. Okay, they have more infantry on this side charging down the bridge. Red against heavy pikes, who have 32 kills to 3 losses, so they're doing quite well. Yeah, this fight, surprisingly, the Byzantines, I don't know. The Byzantines are doing quite poorly. They had a pretty easy time storming the walls, but I don't know if they have enough men to spare for this fight, especially once they get to the center over here. There's still some fresh units, some heavy pike infantry. 2 of them over here waiting in the center, and I'm assuming they're unbreakable. I think the attacking forces are running out of ammo. Which is unfortunate for them, because they really needed their ranged advantage to force the defenders into a bad spot. But now I guess the defenders can just sit pretty and run down that timer. There's 12 minutes left. 12 minutes left, and to break through all these barricades and these lines of units still remaining. Lots of melee infantry over here who seem to be putting up a good fight as well. Some worn out archers, and there's still some fresh units over here. Where did those guys go off to? Oh, he's bringing in his reserves. That can't be good for the attacking force. And oh my lord, what do we have over here? We have Gothic pikemen who have sandwiched the enemy force. We got the Eastern Romans sandwiched by the Germanic, by the Goths, by the Ostrogoths. So yeah, that's not looking too pretty right now. But for some reason, these cavalry aren't getting butchered. While pikes are really good against infantry in this game, they're not that good versus cavalry. They should have just butchered this unit easily over here. What's all this then? And okay, yeah, it is a meat grinder over here. We got the pikes who have, and one of the attacking generals is dead. Okay. Okay, we got routing. We got shattered units as well. Okay, these guys are out of the fight. We have shattered units filing out of the fort, filing out of the city, so they're out. They're not coming back. And we still have fresh missile infantry over here, but I'm not sure if these guys have ammo left, and I don't know how good they are in the melee, if it comes to that, because there's still some King's Warband relatively fresh, or like in terms they still have most of their unit strength. Byzantines have been repulsed on that side. They're up against pikes on this side. These Germanic crossbowmen aren't firing, so I'm just going to assume they don't have any ammo left, which is unfortunate. And the Ostrogoths are just retreating. They're just doing a tactical retreat. Probably realize, you know what? We're about to defeat the Byzantines on this side, so we can afford to just concentrate our forces in the center, and there's no point leaving ourselves overextended fighting on 2 fronts. Yeah, 2 units of heavy pike infantry. One of them is actually quite fresh. All right. And here it begins. Final phase of this fight. What are these guys doing? Oh, he's trying to rush them into cover. Okay, but I don't know if that's even going to do them any good. The crossbows stupidly can arc their shots. I've always hated how crossbows can arc their shots, even in Medieval 2. Up, here they come. King's Warband, Celtic bows, or Celtic bows, sorry. Some Fianna, I don't know how to pronounce it. More King's Warband, and they're all pretty good strength, so losing decisively, as I'd expect, versus Pikes in a really good spot right now. Though it might have been better to place them further up, I don't know. Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that awesome, awesome lighting glitch over here? My God. Glad to see they never fixed this crap. It seems the Ostrogoths must have summoned a demon to defend Rome. Oh, what's going on over here? What's all this then? Okay. So they tried sending a flanking unit around, but this... Okay, these two Celtic bows are running away. They've pulled away much of the missile infantry, but I don't know why he would chase them so far, though. Maybe... Oh! Maybe he's trying to sandwich them. Maybe he's trying to do like a... Oh, that'll be interesting. I don't know if he can get... I don't know if he can get there in time, but the melee has been joined over here. I think the Celtic player realized there's no point... Yeah, I think that's the army losses over there. That's it. That's the army losses. Yep, army losses, and that's it. So, on this day, the Byzantines and their Celtic allies, their barbarian allies, failed to retake Rome. So, that's an all history for you. I want to see what the stats were on this crap. Yeah, not many kills on the Eastern Romans over here. I can't see what their allies... No, can I? Okay, here their allies are. Yeah, Eastern Romans, Byzantines, they had some very underperforming units. We had Palatina with 0 kills on them. Seems like their allies performed a bit better. They have a better kills. This Onager over here got 32 kills. I wonder how much of that was friendly fire. And let me see... So Bishop Menton was the Ostrogoths. Okay, Bishop Menton, you know, Helia on Discord. Discord link is in the description below if you want to share some replays, guys. And so it seems he won. He wins yet again. Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, I do Let's Plays for strategy games like Total War, city builders like City Skylines and Frostpunk, open world games like Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and first-person shooters like Battlefield 1 and Metro. You can hop onto Discord and join in on all the fun. And if you want to support the channel further, you can subscribe to my Patreon and gain access to exclusive videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!